Okay, now I think I hit the right buttons. Hit all the wrong buttons first. And that's how you're supposed to stream stuff. Now let me do this correctly this time. Okay, there we go. Hello, one and all, and welcome back, actually, to The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, but this time, number 2. I'm your host as usual, Chris. I don't know how the music is sounding on everyone else's end. If anyone wants to shout that, let me know. I think I might actually change the sound effects a little. And that could just be my headphones, they can be pretty loud. I think like here for sound effects is fine. I think that's fine. Either way, I'm gonna jump in here, do hard mode like we did last time. I don't think I want to do nightmare mode. Hard mode didn't seem very hard before though. But we'll say hard mode's fine. You can't weaken enemies in retry option after getting a game over. I thought you did have retry. Oh wait, no. They mean the actual option, weaken enemies in retry. You still have retry. But yeah, load and clear data from the original game will allow you to obtain a special bonus. In this one, load clear data from the original. Only clear data from Trails of Cold Steel can be loaded. I like how they say it like that. Like they're making sure you know it's the first game that you're loading from. But yeah, we're gonna do that. I have a few files on Trails of Cold Steel, as you can see here. And I think this is my only clear data. Level 69. I think if I was at level 80, I would get better stuff. I was thinking about just grinding for that, but it didn't seem necessary. So yeah, I'm just gonna lower this clear data here. Based on Rean's level, the following bonuses were received. All Seft 100, Tank 1, Serum Powder, Silver Emblem for reaching Student Rank 1. Guessing I would have gotten a Gold Emblem if I got Student Rank A0.
I was bewildered. I was impatient.
And there's the buttery voice.
I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
That reverb.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
That's all I have to say about this too.
I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come.
But then you realized you're an anime protagonist.
But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
I mean, we both pretty much said the same thing.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
Well, not everything.
But at the end of the
though.
day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The crow armbrest you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
Wow, what an intro monologue. Is this going to be directly after? Or what? I mean, I know they're gonna tell me, but I'm curious. I haven't been spoiled on any of these games, so I literally don't know. Okay, apparently it's directly after, considering his uniform. At least that's what I'm gonna assume. Let's see if my controller unplugged itself already. Okay, it's good so far. This is the PC version, so I have the settings set up to Ultra, as high as they can go, so I hope that doesn't mess with anything too badly. But I'm also using PS4 controller to control it.
Where am I?
So pretty much like I was doing with the first game, if anyone saw me do that. Rean Schwarzer. Our boy, Rean Bean.
How did I get here?
Bye, Valmir.
I feel like I was fighting, and then...
Yeah, you were.
Am I dreaming?
Of course not.
Yep, there's our giant mech.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Sounds like I'll need to turn down the voices a little bit. Sounds a little iffy.
So you're gonna need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
Not sure how the music, not sure how everything like is blending together here right now, because I don't have my sound indicator, because this game like has to be full screen for me to play it, for how the resolution is for it, all that stuff. And when you alt-tab out, it kind of freezes the game, so you can't look at volumes. Oh, so yeah, this is like right after. Okay. November.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about? Wait.
Yeah, Rean, a lot happened.
What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off! How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question? You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves.
So, they're kind of wild cards.
And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valimar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Yeah, Crow kinda used his power because he had that for a while.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Apparently it's caused civil war.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
She said the core was damaged. You heard that, Rean?
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know.
Damn it!
Good thing we got to this giant mountain top. Now we got a pathway.
This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Gotta go back to Trista, save friends. Yes, I know how to play the video game. Save your progress. Yeah, I'll have that many save files too, don't worry. Main notebook allows you to read a summary of the story thus far, while the help notebook contains information on how to play the game. Okay. Got it. What was normal menu? Oh. Always weird on that part. I just want to make sure this is okay. It sounds like the voices are a little too loud. They're probably fine. Maybe. Save it so I have system data finally. Oh, I do not have anything apparently. Can I equip the DLC ones they gave me? Throw that in there for now. Actually, did they give me... Yeah, they do have this. I could spend the whole time just opening this, right? Mr. Miazer, you never heard of this game? Well, this is the second one in the series, so prepare to be confused if you plan on watching. But, this is kind of like... You could say it's like a long anime story, so if you like anime-type stuff, might be a game for you. It's an RPG, but it's also kind of a JRPG, so it does like a visual novel, and then you have RPG combat. I suppose is the best way to explain it. They gave us random outfits. Do I have any of the anniversary thing? That's fine.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere. I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
Yeah, stop talking, Rean. Let me pick up your sword. There's the sword. Looks like all my gear. I think I managed to find everything. Better set this master quartz in my ornament too. Thanks for the explanation. And more info. I already know because I played the first game. You have these things called quartz that pretty much give you magical powers, more or less. But also enhance your abilities for varying things. They actually make me put in the master quartz? Yeah, they do. Oh, great. We have force again. Back to level 1. They start Rean at level 40 though. They start him damaged too. Huh. Oh wait, no. They start him damaged because I put it in the master quartz. Right. That makes sense. Guess this is gonna be our tutorial battle. It looks like a tough one. Oh yeah. I forget what the turbo button was in this. Should have it. I don't know what this is, but it makes a weird sound. I guess the camera. Maybe they don't even let me use the turbo button right now. Oh wow, that feels a lot better than the first game. Oh, let's try and get a back attack.
Bring it on!
But yes, like varying games, you have enemies on the field in this one. Some RPGs do the random ones, but this is one of the ones where you got little critters on the field at all times, but you can whack them to try and get around them, or sometimes stun them to get an advantage in battle. I didn't get that, so I'm just going in here normal. And you have a turn order on the left side there. These are some of the bonuses you can get from them. Because you can like push enemies back in the turn order. See, like the delay thing means where I'm going to go after attack. And that just shows you then how you could try and plot yourself to get a certain advantage over another person. So this first battle, I'm just gonna attack randomly. Probably won't matter. Special abilities in this use CP or EP. EP is just magic.
Let's move!
The CP stuff is like special abilities though. So these are all just random special abilities. Autumn Leaf Cutter. Basic one. I'm glad they at least give him all of his normal ones too. You can decide where to move them as long as it's in your movement bubble. So I can hit both of these guys at once.
There! Ha! Let's move!
And that special ability is to give impede and delay so they go down in the turn order and don't get to attack.
Ha!
Of course, I miss. But that was all part of the tutorial, clearly. Oh, I thought they were gonna give it to me. Nope. They're just like, you don't get a counter.
Here I go!
The enemy did it, though. There we go.
My turn!
Yeah, accuracy in this game can be a pain sometimes, so it is nice when you just get equipment to up accuracy fully right away.
Let's keep moving.
I wonder if they're gonna level me back down to 1 again, or something. Clearly they're going to reset my gear, but not sure how they'll handle that part. He needs to get back in fighting form. I've been unconscious for like at least a day. I didn't ask. And then they pull a Final Fantasy Crisis core and say, what do you mean 5 years? No, that'd be messed up. I hope they don't do that. Yeah, so we have bestiary, item crafting stuff. Finding given type of enemy gradually unlocks information about them. Yeah, you can also just battle scope them if you have that. Active voice record. Last 50 active voice lines heard, allowing you to reread them to listen to them again. So these
I wonder
things
what's
I can
going on
re-listen
over
to.
at the academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Well, only one way to find out. If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me. You
Yeah,
can't
just that.
seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you?
Yeah, what about your giant robot? It has feelings too, I assume. At least some kind.
Hey, say something.
At least some kind of feelings. Ugh, my controller's like USB, always gets unplugged.
Are
Really
you
annoying.
mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
So yes, he is.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
At some point. Some point we'll get there. What is the right angle to hold controller
Sorry,
at to
but
not be
that's a
unplugged?
huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
Oh, so it's a month time skip. He was asleep that
A
long?
month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
Interesting.
This can't be.
Yeah, a lot can happen in a month.
It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista? But then, what happened to the others?
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
Extend the mini map. Yeah, I know how to do that. Fight one of these rocks. Don't think that one will be easy. Cut down my sword. I'd be better off using arts. Do I even have arts? Pretty sure his Orbment Master Quartz starts with some. Yeah, he has Firebolt. Great. Got him.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Arts can be used setting up quartz, master quartz into Orbment. Yeah, I know.
Here I go. Marcus, activate. Yeah. Let's move.
Wow, surprised it didn't kill.
Huh.
You get double advantage
Let's move.
though. You can kind of cheat that a little.
There. Ha!
Oh wow, they're that strong to it. Well, the burn killed that one.
Let's move. Yeah. Okay, it's safe for now.
He's getting so little experience. Pretty sure this button is supposed to be turbo button, but it's not working right now. Oh good, I can heal. Yeah, I don't know what's doing there either, Rean. Oddly convenient. An ornament charging station like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Inspecting it by pressing X and choosing rest will allow you to recover HP and EP. If you didn't know. There, we're all good now.
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
I mean, can you blame the guy? He was more or less in a coma for a month, during a time where seconds count, since they could have all died, his friends. Civil war breaking out everywhere. Robot things attacking people. Kind of a big deal. Okay, now I can use his flame slash. They give me his S-craft right away. That's just super moves.
Bring it on!
Yes, I know
Here
it
I
works. And as it says here, it gets stronger. As it's 100, you can use S-craft, but you can do max power S-crafts when it gets to 200%. And you can kind of intervene on turns by doing the triangle button for the S-break thing over there. But sometimes that can be a bad decision.
Too slow!
But I'm gonna do it right now anyways, because I can hit all of them.
Gather on my blade!
Oh, its flames are blue now. Before they were red. Is that supposed to mean his flames burn hotter?
Let's keep moving.
He's stronger than before? Say? No, I don't think I can get level ups for that right now. Your Master Quartz gets levels up 2. The max is 5 for them. At least that's usually how these games go. It looks like I'm not getting level ups for them right now, though. Okay, let's see. I want to just look at that really quick. Actually, how do I look at the stats for that? XP, next. Okay, I guess I am getting experience for it. Maybe they handle the experience for this differently now. Unless I just didn't see something that it said listed there. Oh. Okay, that's turbo mode now? Never mind.
Hey!
And what's the actual sprint button? They had a sprint button in the other one. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay.
Enemies
There we
in
go.
sight.
Figure out
Ready
the
to
buttons
go?
now. Oh, that's
Let's move.
different. They have those little cut-ins now. It looks nice. Billy, I missed.
Let's move. Let's move.
Come on, kill one.
Here I go.
Give me more CP. I'll need that.
Let's move. Here I go.
Actually, I can
Mine.
do this.
I need
Turbo
to hurry
button.
and find the others.
For the win. Yeah, the turbo button before
This
was
is
like
stressful.
R2, but in this right now, you have to hit in the joystick. Different button. That's why I was confused about it. Yeah, when I hold that down, you can see up in the top right there, it says turbo mode. And obviously, they go much faster compared to normal speed. Oh.
Get out of my way.
Rean is very frustrated. Get out of his
Here
way.
I go.
Weak to wind. Kind of okay to fire.
Burn to ash!
That one's still red fire. Get burned.
Let's move!
Do these enemies even use CP? Why would they need CP up?
Let's move! Let's move!
At least I have a free S break in
Need to make
reserve.
up for lost time.
If I have it. Yeah, I guess we did lose a month of life there. Think of it that way as lost time. Cat gonna yell again? Be like, hey, listen.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess.
I guess.
Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend?
Yeah, you know, like what Emma is.
First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story, now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Oh, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
Yep, now Rean's like, oh, so that's why she had those weird abilities.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right. But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Yeah, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's just go. Don't think about it. Leave. Must be a chest over here. You want everything. This part's always awkward still.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Triple advantage.
Let's
Put me
move.
on. Could I kill all these guys? Maybe.
Second form, Gale!
My Gale sucks right now.
Let's move.
So good though. Could just do it again. Yeah, might as
Second
well.
form, Gale!
Now I can tear them all out.
I need to hurry and find the others.
Okay. They show the bar go up slightly, but they don't show how much experience you get for the
I need to
Master
get my
Torch.
strength back.
Got to level 41. Means already so much stronger. I know that he was level like 69 when I finished the first game, so we got weaker. He had some muscle loss for being on a rocky floor for a month.
Get out of my way! My turn.
Oh, it missed. So I guess Dark 0? No, that's just showing I was using Arts. Okay.
Here I
They
go.
have some different symbols on here. Normal attacks just... yeah, they just suck. Just wondering.
Here I go. Marcus, activate.
Oh, good. I can't
Let's move.
stack it.
Here I go. I need to make up for lost time.
Well, that's that. Get another chest. Quartz? Foxy puppet? Isn't that just to stop me from dying? Why would they give it to me that right away? Revives on KO with 50% HP. I mean, might as well put it on for now. Reinforced boots. Best. Super turbo speed activate.
Enemies in
Yep.
sight. Ready to go?
Bunch of enemies.
Let's move.
Time to abuse Gale.
Second form. Gale! Here I go. Second form. Gale! I need to hurry and find the others.
Yeah, Rean, you keep saying you need to find the others. Greets. Be patient. It's been a month. They're probably not dead. Probably.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound.
Maybe the
Not to
Academy's
mention
not even there.
Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
Yeah, they might be in bad shape.
Sit! Ha!
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm.
Another orbital station there.
I can start figuring things out once I get a little farther down.
About time.
Why are you saying about time? Come on, you're not considerate of Rean's feelings at all. And I don't know. Voice still sounds like it's... I don't know. If anyone tells me that something's too quiet, I guess I can change it then.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
I just feel like the voices on their characters are
Here I
peaking a
go.
little. Even when I have my volume turned down, so that would mean it's the game itself. Oh.
Second form. Gale! Too slow.
Cool. got
Let's
counter.
move.
Let me think. What do I want to use? Why
There.
not? Got one.
Let's move. My turn. I need to hurry and find the others.
Oh, you material? Already? You need those to upgrade your weapons. It's weird. You can move straight perfectly fine, but if you start going like, if you go like diagonal, it makes you like jitter. Like you can tell. You weird jitter. And yeah, hey John. Welcome back. I guess 30 minutes or so? Yeah, I guess that would be right. And yeah, I'm not really far. I pretty much just started, more or less, and then killed some stuff, got some items, explained some things, listened to talking parts, went out to eat at a noodle place. Oh yeah, and John, is like the voice in... Is the voice, music, sound effects, or is like anything too loud or anything? Falcom's weird with the sound stuff.
Get out of my way!
So if
My
something's
turn.
too low or too high, let me know. I have not had
Second
anyone
form.
confirm or
Gale!
deny yet.
My turn.
Let me go to the... just did that one.
Gather on my blade.
But yeah, his Upbreak now has blue flames instead of red flames. That's neat, right?
My turn. Sit! I need to make up for lost time.
But yeah, anyway. All that really happened was, Rean wakes up with, Balmar, and he's like, yo, what happened? Cat tells him it's been a month, and he's been trying to go down this hill so he can get to the main highway to try and figure out, like, what exactly has been going on, what happened. He just wants to know what's happening. And my controller just messed up. There we go.
Could it be?
I knew it! I've been here before.
Rean's voice sounds like there's another me talking, but is that okay for it, or?
Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? It must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on.
That's what's been going on,
What was
Rean.
It feels like it's coming closer.
It couldn't be.
Magic Knight. Or theme. Oh, okay.
It's a magic knight!
Yeah, just random Magic Knight. And yeah, it's not Valmir's brother. It's just random Magic Knight. Number 56.
You know what that thing is?
But yeah, if the volume of the voice is okay to hear, like I want you to be able to hear the voice acting. Or is it just way too loud in comparison?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here?
I'm guessing hunting Rean, considering.
Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not.
Okay.
But that's not going to stop me from trying.
Oh. Why?
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
Is he gonna go into edgelord mode right away?
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Voice is louder?
Bring it on! My turn!
Okay, then I might want to change that a little bit. Eh.
Here I go!
It actually doesn't hurt too much.
Here I go. All right, let's do this. Here I go.
And I'll just have to adjust
Here
the
I go.
voices after this one. I'll just lower it a little bit more. I'm never sure how to balance the sound for this game because it's always
Let's move.
weird. Do you think they actually expect me to win this?
I'm not done yet.
It does have a lot of health. Yeah, I'll heal for now.
Huh.
That wasn't very much.
Let's move.
I'll heal again. You won't see that coming.
My turn.
What do I think of the music so far? I mean, a lot of it's been the same. They added a few new tracks. So I guess I think about what I did the last time I played the game.
Let's move.
I'm gonna go away on him. That wouldn't help. That wouldn't help either. Only have fire bolts. Might as well steal again. And hey, Sozy. Welcome back to the stream. And
Here I
yeah,
go.
I transferred my save data, John. Don't worry about that. Do you like Digimon feel on full HP? I don't want to do that right now. Just attack him.
Here I go.
I guess I'll just try and get 200 CP, do my full arts attack, well, my full restoration. Never heard of these games before?
My turn.
Well, it's a whole entire saga, you could say. The game has arcs, and they actually call them arcs. It has the, what was the first continent called? I forget the name of the first continent. Starts with an L. But they have Crossbell arc also, and this is the Erebonia arc. But The Legend of Heroes is a long series with, like, I don't know, 8 games now, I think? I think it has 8 games, maybe more. They have a lot of games, and all the stories are connected together.
Let's move.
I'm guessing they'll probably make me die,
give
like,
up.
on purpose. Oh, the controller messing up there. Doing it again. Gets pulled out a little bit.
Yeah. Let's move. All right,
I'll try
let's
this
do
again.
this.
I'm guessing I'll do enough damage. That'll put me up to 30 again.
Here I go.
Yeah,
Let's
one more.
move.
Well, I might die now.
Gather on
But
my
I'm gonna do
blade.
this anyway. Oh wow, that did actually a lot of damage. I could beat it if I don't
I
die.
won't give up.
That makes sense, right? I could beat the game if I don't die. It's true though, prove me wrong. I could definitely beat it if I don't die. Restores all HP. This restores all HP. This is one of the DLC things, right? Oh, I'll use it. Just to cheese through this battle that I may or may not have to win. Pretty sure they don't actually expect you to win. But I'll do it anyway. Oh, nope, they cut me off. Valmar gonna come down and be like, hey, the core repaired a little.
Putting a dent into it. We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Well, that shield didn't do much.
I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again.
I mean, this probably isn't the final boss. This is just, you know, random boss.
Elisa.
Now he's thinking of his waifu. For the canon pair.
Not today, buddy!
Are those arcs?
Yeah, but where?
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Oh, just throw it off a cliff. Yeah, that works. Reckon Rean probably should have thought of doing that in the first place, I suppose.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Rean! Rean!
That sounds familiar. Hey, it's our bracer friend. Annalise. And the princess. I forget her name.
Made it without a second to spare.
What was her name again?
Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval. And...
Rean, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you.
It's his not real sister. It's his sister, but they're not blood related because he was adopted, so his sister wants to do him, but she doesn't tell him that. But everyone else knows it besides him.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
In case anyone was wondering. Just saying the incest is there. Then my controller decides to stop there. I might need to tape it again. I don't know why the USB is so bad. Just not gonna reconnect at all.
I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Rean, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right.
Well, I guess his body was still exhausted.
But how did you know I was here?
Well, that happened.
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind.
Don't do your sister, Rean.
A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth.
Well, that's sweet of you to say, Rean.
And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
So, anime intros. Crow Armbrust and Rean Schwarzer, head to head. I can actually show this now, because I don't have to worry about YouTube. I don't think Falcom ever mutes this kind of stuff anyway. Usually. They seem like they're pretty good about that. At least I didn't really have problems with Tokyo Xanadu. With their animated cutscenes. I don't know if they just didn't care about that though. Alphin was her name? Okay. I like how they show all the girls in that scene first. Oh yeah, is Blue Blanc still going to matter? I figured those two would matter. McBurn? What kind of name is McBurn? Duke Cayenne. He can take his peppers somewhere else. Then, the following day, November 30th, yeah, a little loud.
Where am I now?
I take it your house. All things considered.
Rean. This looks just like my room. I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess.
It'd be funny if, since we already had the month time skip, then if they come upstairs and go, "Oh, Rean, you're finally awake. It's been 5 years."
I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise! Good morning.
Okay, so that time skip didn't happen, clearly. She would have changed more.
Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it?
Yeah, I would bet she would be upset.
Elise?
You probably didn't know if he was alive or not either.
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry.
Did our bracer friend, like, know where we were? Is that how they found us?
I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Everyone likes a good morning with incest. Don't quote me on that.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
I mean, I'm guessing she fleed here. It would probably be a good idea.
Oh, you're
Blood.
so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Don't worry, implied incest is always funny.
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome.
One of the highest level arts, too.
I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
Oh, the Shores are family.
Hello, Rean. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat.
We got Jiraiya voice actor.
We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
I haven't heard him in a lot of stuff lately, I feel like. Now, let me adjust the volume really quick, though. I wish you could pause during cutscenes and adjust that, but I don't think you can. Pretty sure you can't. Got like a hot spring water. Got some inns. I wonder if they would have a bracer guild here, since Rean's dad seemed cool, maybe. Got those weird pictures. Actually, it just looks like Elise in like some weird special frame, and then Elise and Rean together, I guess. At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. So not much of a civil war, really. In Shisto, when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Vol appearing, rescuing us, that we were still here. An urgent request. So Olivert gave a request to the Bracer Guild to make him run over there and save him. That makes sense. Escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance attempts to pursue us. From those giant robots. The Emperor and the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince is like small though, isn't he? Both of them have been given into protective custody. They're both rumored to be safe. Oliver was kind of doing bracer work himself a long time ago. Trails of the Sky. Sure, he's probably doing something else. Or just took the ship and skedaddled away. Liberal. That was what it was. Liberal. That was the name of it. The Liberal arc. Then the Crossbell arc, and then the Erebonia arc. Right. Imagine you're probably most concerned about what happened to Trista and Thors. Yeah. Yeah, what happened there? Oh, both of them are under the Noble Alliance. I guess that makes sense. It's relatively close, so... Wish I had more info I could tell you. There are rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Rumors would even suggest the opposite. Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find that. Rumors are rumors. So your classmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. Can't see them being taken down easily. Odds sound pretty good if you ask me. Oh yeah, what else can I say? I'm her familiar, so we got a link, some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I know is that she's alive, though nothing else. So, Emma's alive. Yay. The character we, know the least about is alive. And everyone else may or may not be alive. I mean, because of the intro, I'm pretty sure everyone's alive, but we don't know where they are. Go talk to the village. Do I get to walk around his village now? The depths of despair. Prologue. So I guess Rean has to go around being depressed really quick. Oh yeah, I forget. They make you confirm that title screen. Eastern Prisonova and Oregon out, like Mom said, might not be bad idea to follow suit. Yeah, there you go, Rean. Yeah, you got main missions, you got side quests, and you have hidden quests also. Secret objectives you can do. I don't know if they would have any secret objectives in the intro. This game usually does, though. I think I'll lower it, here? I think that would be good.
Here I go! Here I go! Here I go!
Oh. I didn't realize you could test it. How does this sound, everyone?
Here I go! 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 Here I go!
Is that any better with the sound than what I had it at? Just making sure. Sound settings on this can be weird. Anyone could confirm. already an hour in. Oh.
Here I go!
I mean, that sounds fine to me, but my headphones handle sound weird.
Here I go! Here I go!
I'll just say that's good for now. I don't think I have anything else. I have tier. Oh yeah, how do I change that? Forget how you change the cover. Do they just make you do it on here? I don't remember how you do that. I thought you did it on this. I don't know. I wonder if he gets actually, actual different stuff now. Go on tier either way. Good enough. I guess when I rewatch this, I can see what best way to adjust the volume myself, too, if needed. Talking to mom is important, apparently. Talking to Dado, too. Focus on the people outside first, I suppose. Dog. Audiux? Beardux? I don't even know how to say that. Schwarzer family stable. Got all their shoveling and vegetables. All that junk. Guess those two are together. Milk. You doing okay? Like, are you sure you shouldn't be getting more rest? Feeling just fine. Look like you're working hard. Are you helping out the shop today? So we got a shop here. Anything good here? Talk to the town ever since you came back. Sorry I had to come back. Under these circumstances, sound like everyone was pretty worried about me. How's shop been? Managed to spend all the easy running it with the war going on. We can't buy anything from him right now. Don't Carl are one of the country's greatest treasures for nothing. Yeah, there you go. Certainly don't. Don't worry, keep her safe as you can be. Really seems to be making herself at home here. It's good to know. I mean, I guess it's good to know that she doesn't hate herself or something. Friend's stats down, prevents KO. Friend's death blow, faint, petrify. Where's my 100% accuracy? Buy some milk just in case we have anyone like Celine. The first game, you're always supposed to feed her stuff. Station employee. You seriously say you're fine even when you're not? I can go and ask Lisa for some medicine if you need it. Guess everyone cares about one another in this village. I slept inside the Divine Night for a whole month. It was just a month. Did you ever just sleep for a month? Okay, so they need a cable car to get up here, so I'm guessing they're pretty much in a good location to be away from war, more or less. Because of the terrain. They lucked out with that. The village is too small and out of the way for them to care. Don't want to deal with barren antics. Phoenix Wings. Ymir Valley. Go Tavern. Ymir House. Just random house. What does random house have? Kinda want to talk to the non-important people first. Huh. Oh great, Rean's already blaming himself. If I didn't come here, it'd probably be peaceful. No war might come here in the first place. Yeah, Rean, that actually could happen though. Master Rean. I guess because he's noble. Still call him that. He's not gonna correct him and tell him not to call him Master Rean, I guess, either. And hey, Morbid. Welcome back to the stream. And how's it going? I guess okay? Our, character Rean here is all depressed because he's been asleep for a month and a whole bunch of civil war and stuff going on. Nothing too great. Don't know if you know this series or not. I haven't been spoiled on this game at all, though. Like, the whole series, though. Going through it has been enjoyable each time. This is my first playthrough of the second game, though. I'll go to the chapel. Uh-oh, Alpha's just here. No, my controller. Yeah, my controller weirdly gets, like, unplugged, and then it just kind of does this. That also. I think it's because my USB port on PS4 controller is messed up or something. I really just need like a Bluetooth adapter. I just never got one. But that would probably help a lot. But yeah, this game is, it's more or less JRPG style, you know, the usual. It's like a visual novel, but then you get the RPG elements. You got your normal equipment stuff, accessories, armors, shoes. They also have the system. This is for like your magic abilities, and it gives you some stat buffs too sometimes. Like this just ups your strength by 15. But this gives you HP recovery magic. You have these master courts that have their own levels too. Since you were playing Legend of the Dragoon a while ago, I saw, you could think of these master courts more or less as Dragoon stones. Since they actually level up too. Not the exact same, but similar in a way.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
But instead of Dragoon forms, you get giant mech forms in this. So if you like your Gundams...
Hello, Rean!
Except that's only in this game. Well, I'm pretty sure they do that in the third game and stuff too, but... For the Trails of Sky, they don't have that at all. They just have the similar combat structure. The second game was the first one to really introduce more of the mech combat, though. I'm not sure how much that's going to play a part, though. I just know it's in there, since at end of first game, you use mech a little bit.
You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to.
Also, if it matters or not, Morbid, the PC version of this game has a bunch of more dialogue lines. And yeah, I streamed the first game, but when I streamed the first game, I was still streaming on YouTube. So I just have it all archived. I'm gonna archive this one too, on there, but I did not stream on Twitch when I did the first game.
If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
And if it wasn't clear, she wants to do Rean too. But besides the point.
Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here.
But yeah, the English voice cast for this is actually pretty good too. At least I think they're pretty good. And yeah, the PC version just adds like over 5,000 extra voice lines. Because the Japanese cast got a lot, but the English class didn't always get so much. But whenever they port the game over to PC, they always add the turbo mode function, if you see up in the top right corner there. Lets you make the game go faster. That's really nice for grinding, but they also add in some graphics enhancements that you can do, and they add extra voice dialogue.
Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they? I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however. Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well...
That's Rean's harem maker. That's what he calls it. Not really, but that's what he does to a lot of the girl characters in this, and it makes them uncomfortable usually.
I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this.
And yeah, Morbid, you don't have to, but I also recommend the Legend of Heroes Trails of the Sky series. Because that's the first arc in these games. You can pretty much think of this whole series as like a giant anime that's really long. But the Trails of Sky has 3 games also, but it has more of like a 3D sprite style to it. And the first games were like on the PSP. The Trails of Cold Steel though was Vita, so they went full 3D, as you can see here. all the stories connect, but you can jump into Cold Steel without knowledge of the first two series. You don't need to know those arcs, but they do have some info that you can understand better if you know them. But you don't have to. Just saying. I just happen to like the series a lot, so...
But there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face.
Yeah, they have Trails of the Sky, and then they have... I forget what they call the second arc, but it's supposed to be the Crossbell arc. I forget the name of it. Like, all of them are Trails of something. But that one didn't get released in English, so... Unfortunately, no one can play that unless they know how to speak another language, or, you know that language in general. So that's a shame. But yeah, Sky is real good also. And Cold Steel has been great too. So far, at least.
I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
And I know they go on sale a lot, so you might just want to wait for like a Steam sale or something. Just saying.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and we had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. But in the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
The Harem King strikes again.
Thank you. I'm fine now.
And yeah, Morbid, I don't know how well that would work. Translating every little bit. That might be a pain. But yeah, there is a lot of options for some things like that. But a lot of these games have a lot of dialogue, so I don't think anyone even attempted a fan translation of those two games that are excluded in English. I mean, the story stuff for those, I would say, are like the least important. They add some stuff, but they don't add anything like super duper to it. You can kind of like brush over the summary on Wiki. On the Wiki for the Legends of Heroes. And this princess is a thirsty lady? Kind of. Little bit. And she at least does her shenanigans.
I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me.
See, she wants to do Rean, but she also wants Rean to do his sister. It's a very complex relationship.
This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age. But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Why?
See, Rean's one of these characters. Naturally, this section allows you to view details on various people you meet throughout the story. To view specific specific events and get to know someone on a more personal level, the information you've learned will be added to their section of the notebook. Oh, so they went Tokyo Xanadu with this? Give you full... Oh, well that's neat. I appreciate that. I liked how they had that in Tokyo Xanadu, so I'm glad they added it to number 2 here. Anywhere else I had to go? I can go out there, taking the bracer guys out that way. Eh, might as well. You're gonna throw all your money, well, that card at the screen. You love the voice acting. I mean, the voice acting is pretty good. I can say it's one of the better English casts for a JRPG that I've heard. Because though I don't usually mind Persona, it can sometimes be questionable. Really? Annabelle is here? Why is she here? Oh yeah. I think we got told that she was going to play a more important role later. Annabelle is kind of like a reoccurring character in these games, that is always doing something weird, or like dumb, quote unquote. But she's always kind of around in like all the games. No need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? He's in the Imperial Fishing Club? Yeah, I know Kenneth. When the war first broke out, we fled Trista together, but on the way, he told me that he had something that needed to take care of and asked me to go alone. He promised to meet me here in Ymir, but there's been no sign of him since. Can you use your special hero move on her too? No, not Annabelle, at least not to my knowledge. It sounds like Kenneth, the fisherman of legend, as her. You can fish in this game, and one of the like side quests, you could say, is like one of the side quests to get like some of the best stuff in the game. You have to get all the fish from all the places in the world. So this girl is talking about the guy that you usually gave those fish to. That I'm wondering if she's going to replace him or something. Unless something else happens. You know, Kenneth, it's only fair for me to assume that you're a fan of fishing too. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me a title red angler, I think. I don't have my fishing gear with me anymore, though. Yep, I caught the famed guardian. I got all the fish. Fishing book. Feather rod. Ground bait. A real war situation here and never seen the person ever again. Oh. Who knows? Yeah, pass on this fishing gear to any rightful fisherman. He's like, cool, this is just my rod that I lost out of Valmir. You begin as bronze angler, judged by the same standards. Professionals aim for the top and become a good fishing god. Oh, so yeah, she is just going to act as the new Kenneth? That's kinda interesting. And yeah, John, that stuff can happen. in like World War II era, a lot of that stuff could happen when people tried to flee over the borders. So yeah. Or at least a lot of people lost each other. Except that kind of stuff happens nowadays too, with our Civil War torn countries. Really, controller? Yes, yes, we can fish. I wonder if they changed this at all.
For fishing.
Is it just same fishing? Or is this different or not? Fishing minigame's simple enough. You just mash whatever button the cursor's on. So it's nothing hard.
Caught one.
Quick to do. I just suggest not using turbo when you're doing it, because that can be bad. But yeah, when you come to a new place, it's usually good to just catch a few fish around the area.
Caught one.
Can I even catch anything else here, or is it just this fish? And yeah, John, a little bit. Stuff happens a lot. Kinda more than you would want it to. I suppose you'd hope people don't want it to happen at all, though. Really? Is it all just the same fish? I was hoping we'd be able to catch something else. I want to catch all the fish in the video game. And find the hidden quests. Hidden quests are nice too.
Caught one.
Ah, all the same stuff. I think there's another fishing spot around here. Is there anyone I would want to go over here? Doesn't look like it. I can just train here if I really wanted to. Oh. I guess I can't train here if I wanted to. They're like, you're still in talking part. Don't go over there. Can I go back here for no reason? Neat. I can't jump randomly though, like in Tokyo Xanadu. Makes me sad. What is House Phoenix all about? Phoenix Wings. And Mr. Meows. Thanks for the raid. Always appreciated. I don't know how you make Streamlabs notify about that, or because it's that way of rating, if it just doesn't do it. I don't know if there's anything for that kind of Twitch rating. I know they do it for the hosts. Don't know how that works. I don't think Streamlabs has an option for it. Unless I just skipped over it. I haven't really fiddled with it in a while. How many recipes have you made? Or is this going to be our get taught how to cook tutorial? You also have a lot of recipes you can cook up, and if you get all of them, you also get special stuff. Except these ones are usually harder. I just use OBS right now. I just use normal OBS with a with the Streamlab links. Like, I can see it on my tablet display that it's up there in the chat, the raid notice. But the on-screen notice, don't know how that goes for this. Now I'm telling him, yep, I lost my recipe book. I have to start all over again, at level 1, so to speak. in pizza time. I wouldn't mind going for pizza. I haven't had it in a while. Maybe a nice garlic pizza. Chicken wing pizza is pretty good too. So he's just giving us cooking supplies, telling us you can cook things in this video game. And if you fill them all up with recipes, it's a good idea. The controller keeps going unplugged still. I don't know why sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You love good barbecue chicken pizza? That's actually something I haven't had before. Like, I always think about making it, but then I usually just have chicken wing pizza with, like, you know, hot sauce instead of barbecue sauce. But my family likes a lot of hot stuff. They like the spice. I don't really mind the more mellow flavors, though, of a nice barbecue sauce, so might try and make that myself or something sometime. You find a chef and you start talking about just different food, right? Always what happens. Oh, okay. The Phoenix Wings is their hot springs bathhouse. That makes sense, kind of. His boots look weird. I didn't really pay attention to them, but they look kind of weird. He can call me Master Rean all the time. I like how he says it to this person, but he didn't say it to the old guy before. Huh. I wonder if there would be any optional quests, too, in this beginning part. I'm still not sure. This game always has me cautious about that stuff. I don't even know what that fountain is. I don't know what that is. Since you went to Canada, you've been craving Texas barbecue? No Canadian food you've been craving? Is there a specific, like, Canadian food, though? Like, they have different territories anyways, so they're like one territory where they're like, in this territory we make the best, like, blank. Got lots of beds. Probably do that more often. Actually, yeah, it does. Anyone else around here? Someone in here. What are you doing? Are you talking to me or at me? Good way to say it, Rean. You're younger than me, it's not fair. You could have at least brought back a souvenir. Or 5. They let me randomly rock into here. Baths are being clean. We're probably going to get pointless shenanigans scene. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they've talked about Master Kafai, like, in other games, John. Pretty sure I've heard the name. Like, not just from Cold Steel. Valley Echo Tavern. Does this place not have an ordnance facility? You've just been having a few drinks to celebrate your return home. I don't have an alcohol problem. Then he just starts sobbing at his plate. And we question if that was true or not. Oh, so he's a woodcutter, so he just doesn't know what to do in winter now? Tried to get up drinking, he didn't even last a week. He's a failure of a man. Glad to see she's doing well, but her tongue's sure gotten sharper. It was sharp enough before. Well, there you go. Anyone upstairs? No. And wow, can I look at the whole map at once? Usually going upstairs would make you look at a different part of the map. Between going missing for a month and ending up on the Alliance's wanted list, you had us worried, young man. Wait, I'm on the wanted list? No one actually told me I'm on a wanted list. I mean, it would make sense since, you know, Crow wants me dead. And he's kind of working with them. Cool, free stuff. That's why it's important to talk to NPCs in this game, even if they have nothing above their head. I guess he's good at making sweets.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though.
And alright, Morbid. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. Hope you have a good day.
I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
Yeah,
You
who did
weren't?
find us?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
Oh, great.
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look, and sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war for starters.
Yeah. Way to go, Tomo. They could have been familiar. It could have been an important plot point, but we'll save that for at some point in the middle of the game or something.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do, partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay, Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war too, even members of Ouroboros.
Makes sense.
Ouroboros. That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days.
Whenever a war pops up, Jaegers are usually the first ones to tackle in. Pretty much just hired mercenaries that lost their jobs of being like expert assassins or something like that. They vary on their old careers. But more or less, they're people that wanted to keep fighting in wars, that just kind of go wherever the money is, more or less. Or wherever the battles are.
As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best.
And Ouroboros is kind of like the main antagonist in like all of these games usually, more or less. They usually plot out a lot of the major problems in the games.
Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too.
Crossbell, the other continent that's close to Erebonia, it's between it, it declared its independence. It kind of made a big deal about it too, because apparently it has a powerful weapon that destroyed a nuclear type weapon, pretty much, that the Erebonia people had.
There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane.
They took their jobs? Kinda.
Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay?
Deval, I'm not sure if you should be saying that.
You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
Feel like Rean said that with some sarcasm.
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Well, I mean, it's an anime game. Why wouldn't we go to a hot spring? Now let's go talk to Incest Sister really quick. Yeah. What are they doing?
Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
We still have to go back up and get Valmar, though, right?
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
That's pretty funny, actually. They're just both like, no, I didn't try to save you. She just won't listen to me.
Nope.
Good way to do it.
Not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Yeah.
That better not have been who I think it is.
It was, Rean. It was.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you! She could've...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
Yeah, she's right there. You're not really whispering that softly, guys.
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did. And Elise didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
Uh-oh. Get the self-loathing. Oh yeah, he still has to talk to his parents, huh? Oops. Wrong button. Want the turbo. He doesn't get voiced lines. All the Empire's major cities are under the control of the Noble Alliance now. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had the time to deal with the frontier regions like ours. Means Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. Relieved to see how little has changed, and a snowfall, the only real difference compared to the last visit. Let's see. I had a chance to invite. Confident on the way out. Discounter said. Oh. The Viscount was pretty much one of the only people on their side, too. And thanks for hosting there, Sozy. Takes me a while to respond to that, because I can't see it on my monitor right now, so I have to wait for the stream preview to catch up on my tablet. Counter said, we're talking about he'll be fine, regardless, just trying to make sure that we're well prepared for anything, especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they want Princess Elfin as well. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier, I'm more than happy to help. So, he was more just telling us PR stuff. Nothing really too important. I think I'm shouldering too much. Admittedly, those are Master Kaffan's words and not mine, but they get across what I want to say well enough. I wonder if he's going to, like, see his master again to train more, or is that just not going to be a thing? 'Cause that'd be neat. He was able to master more of the 8 blades. Eight leaves. Wait, what was the game? Your channel defaults to the streamer connected spotlight channel. Rather have it be on someone live? Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm never sure how the auto-hosting thing works sometimes. Like, I put it on auto-hosting, but then it auto-hosts the team stuff, and not all the people that I put on auto-hosting sometimes too. I don't know, it's weird. Pheasant stew. So, his mother is making his favorite meal, and she is okay with everyone staying over. Oh. There you go. Rean, stop telling yourself that you're, not good. I didn't do what was going on with you and your sister. I worried myself sick. At times, it felt though my chest was going to burst from it all, but believing that you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, I could focus instead on getting this house ready to welcome you both home. Whatever doubts you may have about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. So when he leaves the house, he's no longer your son? If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then, once you've found the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up, right where you left them. Does he actually feel better? Probably going to go into the hot spring and says he doesn't feel better. Oh, one map. Yeah, so I go to hot springs now? Really? It's a controller. Well, it's not even the controller. I know it's just the USB connected to the controller. Or rather, the USB port on the controller that's doing this. There we go. Workday is over in a few. Yeah, alright, Sozy. That's fine. I hope I have a good evening too. I hope you have a good evening as well. Not even sure what I'm gonna make for dinner yet, so... Talking about all that pizza has made me hungry already. Want to use those springs? Let me in them. You can have any or even all of them to yourself if you so wish. Guessing blue is for male. Entering the basketball is the main story to advance. Wait. Wait. I'll correct my mistakes from games before and make a new save file every time this happens. As far as I know, I talk to everyone. Nice warm scenery, sounds like just the right thing. Go into that bathhouse. Get our nice, peaceful music. Looking over the snowy terrain. I wonder how that would actually be. Hot springs in the winter.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborne's been shot? The capital's been occupied?
But even though he's bathing, let's think about all these deep thoughts about everyone dying. And Civil War, that's always a nice, comforting thought. And you wouldn't freeze instantly since the water's hot, your body would just steam a lot.
Now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control.
And yes, John, Osborne got shot right in the chest, fell over, and he was like, good on ya, armrust, and then, you know, bleeds out.
Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a Divine Knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms.
Well, to be fair, Rean, he had super mode, and you didn't know how to use super mode.
Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground, maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. None of this is their fault. This is all on me.
Way to go, Rean. Taking all the blame on yourself is definitely going to improve the situation. I say sarcastically. And really, John, you're comparing it to a RuneScape player?
Because of that, I've lost everything.
Did the lighting just change?
I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all.
I guess that's the Steam effect.
I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Rean?
Oh, brother? Please don't.
Sorry if I'm bothering you.
You're gonna do it anyway, never mind.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here.
And hey X, welcome back to the stream. And yeah, English dub. The first game was in English dub. Second game isn't too. The third game will be also. I don't think the third game English has come out yet though, right?
So I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
Yeah, I guess when they were making this game, John, when they were making the second game, they were like, how are we going to get new players into this game? What if we just front load the incest in the first 2 hours of the game, like right away? And they were like, good idea.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids. But we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
We had sub on Tokyo Xanadu, you might be thinking of, which is in the same style since it's made by the same company. But, the Trails of series is in English, if I can speak word.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious.
Oh, now she's pushing the sibling thing like it's normal?
And you must be exhausted after all that's happened.
She just uses it when it's convenient for her.
So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you.
Like all those other anime girls do in my comic books. Cue, totally not awkward scene.
The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time.
Yeah,
I've forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
You came at the perfect time, right?
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
Does Master Kafai, like, live around here or something? So are we going to get montage training session or something? You're going to be playing Fighter Z while watching? Good timing? Maybe. Maybe good timing.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
We all know why she came out here.
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me.
As long as they're a female character around your age and or older.
It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return.
Well, when your pro-tag-kun is like this, what are you gonna do?
On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse.
Don't worry about it, Rean. That's kind of what happens when you're pro-tag. You kind of bring world-ending events to your doorstep.
I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me.
Well, now you might be being a little too depressed there, but...
Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most.
And technically, we don't know if anyone's dead. X. But, Rean doesn't really know what happened to them. He doesn't know if they're safe or not. From the opening anime cutscene, though, we know they're all alive. It's just we don't know where they are, or what they're doing.
None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever become like this...
Aw, come on, Rean. You can't look at hindsights. That's just not fair.
Then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop. Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be?
You tell them.
I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me.
I think that might actually be exactly what you do, but that's besides the point.
Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same.
Not your friends, your acquaintances.
So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it.
If only they didn't make this scene so weird.
You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you?
And thanks for the recap, Drawn, by the way.
Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They...
We're smiling. And this is kind of a recap too, since they're showing it.
They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again, just like we did before. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time.
Hits a little bit in the feels, but Rean's arm looks really weird right now, just pointing that out.
I believe in all of them, and if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. We're classmates, and more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Rean.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Uh-oh. Rean's doing the killer attack again.
Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
Oh, going right back into that Slap to the face of Elise.
I'm always proud of you, you know?
Oh, she took it surprisingly well.
And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well.
It's up to Alphen's here to clearly ruin it, like always. She needs to get in on that action.
Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine, too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here?
Oh no, her hair is so long, this makes it look even worse.
I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Rean?
Air quotations, cheer up, Rean.
And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
Thank Celine for saying that. Now I just picture her just standing there looking through the doorway like, when are they gonna do it? I gotta wait for the perfect time to come in.
You were waiting.
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach.
What a way to say it. What a way to say it, Alphen.
I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, given the deep cuts, Rean.
Oh, come now, Rean. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings.
No.
Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please!
Rean, why would you react like that? Well.
I'm sorry, okay?
Huh?
About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Uh-oh. The cat's getting character development. What could this mean?
Look at you.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Rean's doing a second harem attack. Well, actually, this is like his third one, isn't it?
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to? I really don't get you sometimes.
Power of Protag is... They're really doing the whole harem king thing heavy in this time, even with the cat.
What was that?
That sounds like the Magic Knight.
That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was.
Well, I guess we have first
it's that
boss.
Magic Knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
Yeah, that probably isn't very good. Don't think you would want a Magic Knight attacking a small village like this. Whole team together. Magic Knight, something other, others coming here. Certain consensus mana moving towards us. Still a far distance away for now. It's still getting closer by the minute. So, is it coming to kill Rean specifically? Is he just gonna be a target for these? That'd be interesting. Force him to always be on the run. Yeah, if anything could survive a fall that... It would definitely be a giant robot. I would think you would want to check that. So it is after Rean? Neat. If it's after me, then I should just be the one to go and stop it. You're putting yourself in danger. After you, if I can't do this, what hope do I have of getting Class 7 back together again? Yeah, but shouldn't you have, like, your mech ready? They're gonna get ready to evacuate if needed. Purple-haired chick still alive? Because you forgot her name. Do you mean Emma? She has purple hair, or purplish hair, I think. I don't remember. I like need to look at them to remember. Oh wait, did you mean Sarah? Does she have purple hair? I think she has purple hair, right? Pretty sure she has purple hair. It's been a while since I saw them. And I forget everything how they look in the intro, even though I just saw it. I'm that bad. Elise has purple hair. Did you meet her? Even though that you can see her right there. Like those times where you know what they look like, but then when someone asks you, you suddenly forget, and then when they don't ask you, you remember again. One of those things. Combat etiquette is imperative to calling oneself a noble, and I'm familiar with the sword style of the Schwarzer family. Train me yourself, Rean. What's the sword style of the Schwarzer family? So Elise is going to be our first member, though? Weapon was greatsword? You mean Lara? Lara? Lara. Doesn't she have, like, blue hair? If I'm mistaken. She has a great sword, though. Like, Buster-type sword. Giant one. The girl I used for my grinding, because she had good moves. Like your dad said, she knows her way around a sword, and she's pretty good using her axes too. Saved me and her highness from more than a few spots. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad we actually mentioned that right away. Why does she have an Arxis? Prince Oliver gave me a couple of spares. Oh, okay. Here, have a bunch. Just give them to people that look like protagonists. That's pretty much how I see it. Oliver was like, I met protagonists in Trails of the Sky. If you see anyone that looks like protagonists, give them this device. Fine, you can come too. Not like I want my sister to come with me or anything. No, controller, why do you always do this? Why, controller? So is it me, Toval, and her? Because that's kind of a weird team, but I guess works. Yeah, that's an interesting party. Is he wicked high level though? Yeah, I know how to use food. What master quartz does he have? Aw, I can't take his stuff from him. He's a little under Rean, 37, but he's a little higher, 47. I don't think I have any other accessories, yeah. Don't. Oh, come on, she could be up there. Can't link. They probably have to show me that tutorial too, since I just got party members. Annabelle just standing over here. Do I have angler points? I have 29 angler points. Can't even get my fighter badge. But yeah, I don't think they have an ordnance station around here, like, to buy from. Doesn't look like they do. Why does he have his horse out? Yes, cuz. Maybe Lara's hair was like purplish blue. Lavender? Violet? Like the cat's fur, maybe? I would have to see it again. I mean, I could pretty much kill it myself with Rean as long as I had healing items, so I think with 2 other party members it'll probably be fine. Unless it gets an upgrade. It sounds like it's a little late to say. You don't have a feeling he's involved in any of this, though. Oh, get to fight monster. Oh great, we get the combat link explanation now. Okay. I was wondering when that was happening. Yeah, I know how to set links. Don't worry, game. I played first one. Don't gotta worry. Kinda wish they actually let you turn off the tutorial if you played the first one. Stand still, thing. Oh no.
Right, let's get started.
Okay, what do we got? Anything different? Slash. Doesn't really look like it. They give us this thing right away, though, so that's nice.
Here I go!
Now!
I'll back you up!
Ready to go!
What do you have? Spear Rake, Special Field, Seal's Arts, knocks unconscious with great force, 2 rapid strikes that deal seal movement. Does he have like a baton? Yeah, he's got like a electric baton or something. Interesting.
I can do this!
What do you have? Slash's force really boost ADS, summon a healing rain. Of course they get frozen.
Please, allow me!
Ready to go!
My turn!
Please, allow me!
Ready to go! Let's move!
It's done.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
I think that'll be all the tutorials for now. Maybe. Yes, I know how combat links work. Know how that works too. Know how that works also. Unique accessory Quick Caliber allows him to use arts more quickly than any other character. Making good use of this will allow him to deal immense damage to enemies in a short period of time. Okay, I'll keep that in mind also.
I Are you alright, Elise?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
Just warms your heart, doesn't it?
Oh,
If you say so.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside. Let's get him! Sure thing.
let's see the range of his attacks. Okay, that one's signal. That's single also. That hits everything, but that's just for art stealing. Eh, might as well look at what it looks like.
1, 2!
And it missed.
Let's move!
Good job, dude. Good job.
Second form, Gale!
I guess these things have high evasion.
Let's move!
Ready to go!
I can do this!
My turn!
That should kill it. Oh, no.
Ready to go!
Little under. What do you even have? Let's have some support attacks at least. Might as well do this. I haven't scanned anything yet.
Here you go!
Please, allow me! Yeah!
Let's move! Sit!
Ready to go!
Well, so much for that. I really do miss my 100% accuracy
Sure thing.
accessories now. You never realize how good they are until you don't have them.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Never missing in this game is so much better than missing.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
You just said that, dude. Later. How do I switch characters?
I can do this! Yeah!
What's hers? It's kind of slow.
Ready to go!
I guess he just shoots
My
an
turn.
energy ball. There. I think I'll probably just keep running on. Oh yeah, these things that you can't tell which way is front facing.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Sure thing.
When finding it just as weird. Why does it sound like he's talking about a female instead? Super high pitched and normal. I thought the audio of the file was broken, but it's not. Who knows? It sounded like it was normal to me, but that might be my headphones. Do I have anything on these guys? No. Actually, I should have them scan more.
My turn!
I'm so used to having all the info on people, but now I don't.
Now!
I'll back you up!
You're finished!
Oh good, you can still do that. Get against that. Okay.
I'm up!
Here I go! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up!
That was great, Elise.
Thank you so much.
Oh wow. Rean's just gonna do a harem move every time there's a battle with them ending.
We must cleave through.
Let's move! Sit!
Ready to...
We know how this is gonna go.
Here I go! Now's our...
Ready to...
Right.
Okay, battle's done.
Shall we move on?
That's why turbo button's nice. I probably should have avoided that arts though. That was probably something I shouldn't have gotten hit by. And Y controller. Really? Really? You can do it. Lasts for a few seconds, controller. Or the whole time.
Bring it on!
Seems like the box to
turn.
walk around them is a little wider now. I have to go even further around. Scan these guys. So what do they got?
Marcus, activate!
I'm up!
For that weak against. Yeah, that works.
Please allow me.
That's neutral.
Ready to
Beat it.
Let's move.
Really? You missed?
Please.
There you go.
Be more pleased with the outcome.
Let him heal himself since he doesn't really use that anyway. I do wonder if the hard mode in this will actually be harder since you start at higher levels. Like if that'll balance out the enemies to actually be more of a challenge. Because they do definitely hit harder now.
A dead end? We should cross the bridge we just passed.
But there's a monster box here.
What a splendid...
What a splendid chest.
Now's our chance. Let's
That's
get
definitely a chest.
Ready to go.
What are these guys? Just hit them.
Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Use a rush.
Of course! Great!
Ready to
Should just be able to rush them now.
Let's move. I'm up.
I keep missing so much.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now. Great!
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Started the year with Tokyo Xanadu, and a quarter into the year we're playing Trails 2. I mean, it would be nice if we could play 3 faster, but I'm guessing the PC version of 3 isn't going to come out for a while. If it does come out. You know, on the off chance this is actually hard.
Let's wrap this up.
My turn.
I got info on you. You're weak to fire. Actually, why not just use this?
Gather on my blade.
Yeah, that worked.
I can do this!
And then that one's just alive in the corner.
Activate!
I'm up.
That weak to wind too. Yeah, it is.
Let's activate.
I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
I mean, John, they could end up just releasing the Kai version of PC first and then release the PS4 one later. But who knows how that would work. And I'm guessing it might never go to Xbox. Like a lot of stuff never goes to it. Oh, I can only walk in a straight line.
Let's wrap this up.
Great!
Let's move. There!
Ready to go. Try.
I can do this!
My turn.
Here, that does damage too.
That's that.
And
Let's
Orc's
keep
defense
moving.
down. That's good to know. And yeah, you don't know how that'll work, John. I don't know how it would work either. You could only really wait and see with that stuff. And did I miss an area? Really, controller? No, controller. I don't want you to get stuck on this. Let me plug you in. Work. In the right port. Why does the USB have to be so messed up? Don't think I went down there. Or did I? Is there anything down there? Wanted to see if I missed a chest. Doesn't look like I did. Don't see one. Well, then I'll ignore it.
The wind seems to be picking up.
We should hurry before the sun begins to set.
But yeah, I waited a decent while to play the first one, and it just happened to have the second one for PC coming out like a few months after I was done with that. That I suppose was good timing on my part. Don't know how that'll go for everything though. Don't know if I'll get lucky and they'll say that we're releasing 3 early in America because it's been selling well.
Fall! Now!
I'll back you up!
Ready to go.
Right!
You don't have arts for that. No. No, she doesn't.
I'm up.
I can do.
Here I go.
I'm up.
I can do.
My turn.
Oh, sure thing.
I can do.
Let's move.
There we go.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Yeah, I hope that too, John. Like, I don't really care if they release it for consoles or not, since I've been playing the PC version anyway. If they just want to release the Kai version on PC right away, I'm fine with it. This is a new enemy.
The advantage is ours.
Here
It's
I
like
go.
a Boo from Mario with the little nub for arms.
I'm up.
I'm guessing that thing might be better to hit with arts.
Arcus activate.
Please allow me.
What are you weak to? Just attack it anyway.
Here you go.
My turn.
Sit. I'm up.
Yeah, might as well try and see.
1, 2.
I get it. Oh, good.
Please
Actually
allow
hit.
me.
Let's move.
Oh, just barrel into it. There you go.
That was great, Elise.
Thank you so much.
Sit. Ha! Ha! Sit.
have to be so weird to turn. There we go. All I want, game. Give me that double advantage.
I'm up.
Please, no!
Shoot the. Sorry.
Battle over. Didn't happen. Oh, something gonna happen here? Boss gonna jump over? Monster around here, tough side. They're not really that tough. She's fine. She's level 37. So we're perfectly clear, you do know you don't stand a chance again with just the three of you, don't you? What? It's like there was some kind of strange power inside of it that was helping it move. I think I know just the way to do it. Celine, when we go back to Valmar, I'd like to ask for his help. So we are just gonna go grab Valmar again. Do our mech combat.
Oh, what a splendid chest!
Let's get him! Here I go!
Don't know why. Oh, it just does that if you hold down the D-pad, like in general. Gotta touch it very lightly or it just goes out of control. Actually, I forget. You guys are weak to fire. Yeah. Yeah, fire.
Burn to ash! Fall! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up!
Ready to go.
I can do this!
Ready to go.
Probably should have attacked that one
Please,
first.
allow me!
It didn't matter.
No!
Got you! That was great, Elise.
Thank you so much.
Kinda wonder what Elise's super would look like, but I kinda also want to say that
What a splendid chest!
poison enemies 10%, might as well.
It sounded close.
Best get yourselves ready. The advantage is ours.
Let's move.
Yeah, why not? I want to see it.
Assume your stance.
What's her super?
Fragrant Garden!
Neat enough.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now. Great.
Actually getting some levels. Pretty easy, too. Here's a roar. Let's use it now. Yeah, you know, why not? They said it's close. That means I have even more time to recover it back. Clearly. Oh. Well, this is it. Don't see anything normal going on. Caused me a lot of trouble back when I was a kid, too. Am I missing some context here? Did I miss a hidden quest that was for this area? Because he said he came here before, too, and I don't remember coming here ever. Unless it was like some DLC quest that I missed. It sounded like it was a Blue Blanc thing, but remembering the Blue Blanc quest, I don't remember coming here ever. Don't know if I just missed something out on there. I don't know. Giant mech thing, though. Right. Doesn't it look a little different? That tail looks really weird. Don't do anything that'll put yourself in unnecessary danger. We fought golem things this size before.
Stay
Sound
sharp,
of a teacher
guys.
telling a class, oh, maybe.
Here I go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Sure thing. Try this. Fire!
Ah. Was hoping.
I'll heal you.
Thanks.
Please allow me. No.
Got you.
Probably just used the rush there. No reason not to. Oh well.
Please allow me.
Will I get it again? There we go.
No.
Now I'll use it.
Right. My turn.
Might as well use it when they have attack up.
Sure thing.
Come on, get up to 200.
Do this.
They still have attack up. How big is this? Heals 60%, stat downs, and cures ailments. That's pretty good. Probably better to save for now, though. I don't really need healing right now.
Let's move.
Not really weak to anything. I'll just drop another motivate.
Leave it to me. I'm up.
Take its needs out. They're made of glass. It looks more like they're made of like weird magic. Well, let's see what Toval's super is.
Time to stop holding back.
He was holding back.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, he's just gonna dunk it?
Storm!
Well, your turn, Elise.
Assume your stance.
Rean, you can do it too.
Fragrant Garden.
See, we got the stuff back right away.
Gather on my blade.
Crystal ball magic in the knees. Yeah, pretty much. Ow. Heal
Sure
itself.
thing.
Why you gotta go do that? Why? Why?
Here I go.
Right.
I think I'll, she can stay there, I guess. See. Might be better to use that, but Yeah, let's shoot that. Wanted her to just get some more CP from a range, since she's kind of hurt. Can I get everyone in this? No.
Here I go.
But I could do it this way. This might hurt though. Oh, yep, that hurt.
I'm sorry, Rean.
I won't give up.
Well, I knew I'd have to heal, but I was hoping she wouldn't die in the process. I can use that on you.
Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Ah, crap.
Just normal heal all is fine.
Here you go.
I won't give up.
Do you even really... he probably doesn't need as much. I should heal him just because. It is still hard mode, I have to always keep in mind. And he had critical, which I didn't think about. So that was probably a good idea.
Please, allow me.
Just hit him. Yeah.
I'm up.
Whack the guy.
Let's move.
How you like that, giant robot?
I can do this. Oh, Goddess. Grant us a healing rain.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Here I go.
Yeah, that was the better choice.
Sit. Ready to go. Ready to go. Arcus activate.
Yeah, his magic does
Here
a
I
lot
go.
more. Suppose I should be using that with him. Rean's the attacker on my team.
Please, allow me.
He's probably actually better at the magic too.
Sure thing. Arcus activate.
Just make Rean my tank, more or less, for this.
Here you go.
My turn.
Ooh, when I get my critical? Probably link back up too. Do I just use S-Craft? Yeah, why not?
Gather on my blade.
I got the critical. I might as well. $7,000 without a strength up. That's not bad.
I'm up. Arcus activate.
Right.
Guessing I might want to do this
Oh,
again.
Goddess. Grant us a healing rain.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Since it has its strengths up now itself.
Ready to go. Arcus activate.
Looks like I might want to do
Here we
a
go.
200 CP attack on this thing though. I'm not doing enough damage to kill it when it's healing.
Let's move.
Right. Arcus, activate.
Ready to go. Arcus activate. Here
Good
you
thing
go.
these two have a lot of EP.
Yeah.
I wish I had all my
Here I go.
old art stuff. I could just use one of these powders. They gave me one before in that treasure chest, so they expect me to use them. I just want
I'm
some
up.
CP back. Long boss. not that it's long. I suppose it's just that I didn't plan out the damage I was doing to it. The heal move is what's making it longer.
I can do this! Arcus, activate! Yeah!
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Sure thing. Arcus, activate.
Most RPG nuances are. Not always.
Right.
I mean, I usually hope they're longer, because usually they're more fun done. Funner, the fake word. They're enjoyable when they're long, often. At least sometimes. And really? You gonna unplug now? I really don't understand what's up with, like, the connector with this. I don't know what's, like, the good spot for it. Apparently I just need to, like, tape it back in place like I did with Neo. Just keep shooting it. But yeah, it is a good place to end off on. Do the first boss of the game, and then go through the 30-minute cutscene after it.
Let's move.
Sure thing. Arcus, activate.
Oh wait, you guys?
I can do this!
You just have an ability, or did I get lucky on that? Let's just end this battle.
Yeah!
Thanks. Gather on my blade.
Let's just kill it. Doesn't need to take any longer. Is he gonna blow up?
Okay,
Nope.
it's safe for now.
I'm guessing we still have to do a mech battle against it. Most likely. Or it's like gonna run away. I don't really know. Using its evil magic powers to get back up. I can grow more arms. Well, think he's ready. Time to give him a call. Billy's the best chance we got. Why stand back? Because I'm calling my mech.
My call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Why is your voice echoing? Because it gives dramatic effect. Call Gundam. You gotta EX. Alright, catch you later. Gonna be ending after I can...
What's that sound?
Well, as soon as I can save it. Whenever that happens to be.
Am I seeing things?
Well, they wanted to see the Ashen Knight. Here it is. Are we gonna get one of those swords? Yeah, doesn't it not still have a sword? Or do we store the sword that Crow gave us? Like in a pocket dimension thing or something? Are we gonna steal this thing's sword now? Turn on control systems. Booting up. Engage targeting system.
Yeah, he's recovered enough to fend off this guy at least. Try and actually win this time, got it?
Wow, Celine. Wow. It's been a month, but it still hurts.
Not a problem. I'm counting on you, Valimar. Our target's the Magic Knight right in front of us.
Acknowledged. However, operational time is limited to a maximum of 300 seconds. Caution is advised.
300 seconds. That's at least a minute.
So this is the Ashen Knight?
60 seconds is a minute, so yeah.
I'd heard about
anyway.
it fighting against the Alliance forces trying to take over Trista, but wow, this is something else.
Are you really moving that, Rean?
Elise, Tobal, I'll take care of this. Stay back.
Roger that.
He's like, I'm fine with that, even though that we have arts that could support you. Let's stand back.
Come on, Missy. We're gonna be in danger if we stay here.
All right.
They're just gonna cheer on the sidelines. So which sword does Rean like better?
I'll have to rely on the unarmed form this time too, but that's fine by me. Okay, here goes!
Oh, yeah. So I'm doing unarmed again?
All right. You ready?
Yes, I know how they work. You can hit the head, body, or legs kind of thing. Each part has a separate unbalanced efficiency. Value, star indicates star. Kind of reading over this because you only do it once in the other game. Unbalancing allows you to execute a follow-up attack. Will gain you 1 bravery point. 3 bravery points you've accumulated can powerful rush attack. Which crafts do I have? I have Morning Moon again. Evades without fail, then counters. Hit in the head. It has like 30,000 health, pretty sure. Oh, no, it got more health now, never mind. Oh, test all of the parts a little bit. Might as well look. Looks like it's getting beaten up pretty quick. And let's do it. Nope, that didn't do it.
Keep it up.
Oh, I still knocked it off though. Knocked it off guard. Yeah, I guess every 3 turns it changes the unbalanced efficiency a little bit.
Let's go.
Or depending on the stance. Except you can't change your own stance.
This is bad.
Hit it again. He's a finisher.
That's it. Just a little more.
Well, I can do this now.
Bring
So.
it on.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Good time to counter. And there's that robot. And yeah, giant robots are great.
He did it!
Thank goodness.
Power him down for a sec, let him recharge still.
I think he's used up every last bit of the mana he recovered.
That was a close one.
You didn't have a weapon, and yet you still came out on top, Rean. Not half bad. Not that it means you're ready to take on the Azure Awakener. That's a ways away.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Combat efficiency demonstrated a 5% increase over the previous battle.
Combat efficiency was a 5% increase.
I look forward to observing further improvement in the future.
Sure. I hope I don't let you down. I barely know a thing about you. But even then, it's clear as day that you're far more reliable than I'll ever be. Well, it doesn't matter how it happened. The fact is, we're now fighting alongside one another as both allies and friends. So don't worry. I'll do everything I can to become strong enough to draw out your full power. Strong enough to even win against Crow.
I just like that the robot voice is like,
I shall await that day.
But yeah, the first part was definitely a lot of RNG, John.
Rean!
But yeah, I would think since the robot battles in this are going to be a lot more present, since it's like him training, I would think they would be better.
Hey there. You did great, champ.
Thanks. You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Elise?
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about you. Are you feeling all right? I'd heard about what happened the last time you fought inside that thing.
I'm a little tired, but that's all. I probably wouldn't have gotten off so easily if things were anywhere close to being like last time, honestly.
As I've said once before, all damage taken by a Divine Knight is passed on to its Awakener. So take that as extra motivation to continue getting better at piloting him.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? Well, I'd have to improve my piloting skills to get things done anyway. I've got every intention of getting better.
You're sounding a lot more sure of yourself now.
Does that mean you're feeling better?
Yeah, never better.
Never better. Beat up a giant robot always encourages the heart.
If I want to reunite with the others, I need to keep moving forward. Sorry. I've got a feeling I'm just gonna be causing you a lot more grief in the future.
Wow, way to sour that mood.
Don't you worry about that. I'm plenty used to it. And besides, I'd like nothing more than for you to be reunited with your classmates.
That whole chain of conversation sounded a little weird, but okay.
Thanks, Elise.
You can be such a troublemaker.
Sounds like things are all wrapped up here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh great, she's here.
That can't be.
Oh, not now.
Yeah, there's her familiar. Talking through it, I guess. I wonder if she's still with Crow, doing random stuff.
Rianos!
That was her name. I didn't want to say it.
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Hello there, darling. Miss me?
Glimmer!
It's so lovely to see you again, Rean.
Is that bird talking?
Kind of.
After Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising, but still. You've got some nerve showing yourself, Vita.
Okay, so the other one was Vita,
Although
right?
not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So what does Ouroboros' oh so amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
What's an Anguis?
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
That's always bad. And did that notice not come up on my screen? I don't see it on the stream preview. But thank you for the follow, whoever did that. I can't see the name right now.
It's nice to see you again too, Celine.
Oh, there it is. Lionel Parks? Think I read that right? Thank you for the follow. Always appreciated.
And while I know of them, I can't say I recall ever being formally introduced to Rean's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
And yeah, that's fine. You can lurk away. I appreciate the view regardless.
Misty. No. I suppose I should call you Vita now. How did you know we were here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see. We've been searching for the past month since the Civil War began without any luck. But then we sensed an active magic knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well.
Who's this beauty? She's kind of like one of the main evil people, you could say. So, she's that, and a witch.
If we're being objective, though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
What are Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? And what happened to everyone at the Academy?
I'm sure they're fine, Rean.
Crow's been keeping himself very, very busy. The Noble Alliance forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now. I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's in hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly...
Shooting in the background of her video call? Or is that from the town?
That didn't sound good.
Oh.
That sounded like gunfire.
Oh, nope, it was from the town.
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Alberea are here. I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Huh. So, the Jaegers came to
In
this.
Ymir?
Her Highness?
Damn it.
I can assure you that I have nothing to do with what's happening over there.
A good way to clean your hands, lady.
I think you're going to want to hurry, though. Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
She can't control minds. She just, she helped Crow find, his knight.
How dare she act like this is all some game!
Like Emma and Celine there helped Rean find his knight. That was all.
Let it go, Celine. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Right.
Oh, good. They don't just throw us right in there. Oh, I was gonna say, what is this dot? I can talk to it, though. Can I talk to this thing? An old spirit monument showing spiritual power it once had, all but faded away. Thought I'd check. Either way, been 3 hours, so we're gonna end it there for the day. Be back tomorrow with more Cold Steel too. So for anyone who dropped by, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And we'll see you on the next one. Till then, everyone. Hope you all have a good day. Let me actually make sure I hit the right button this time when I'm doing this. I have all my hotkeys
Please, allow me!
listed out, and Alt switches characters on this on the keyboard, so when I just hit it, it switches character. But yeah, end card thing.